Okay, guys, we are at Davidson County, and we are staying at Crosswinds Family Campground. Crosswinds Family Campground appears to be a Christian campground. These folks are super nice, but we got ourselves a magnet. And from Stanley County, when we were at Morrow Mountain, we got a Morrow Mountain State Park magnet. And I love what it says there. It says, home is where you park it. And so, which is a very true statement. And we've made homes from all different types of parking lots and areas. And we even have our sign here, which says, home is where we park it. And but we actually got that online. That's real
Maddie got
cute.
it for Christmas.
Maddie got it for Christmas? Okay. That's bad when I can't remember my gifts. But we are right beside of a windmill. Matter of fact, let's just show y'all. It is a working windmill. Check it out. Check it out. It is pumping water. It is pumping water. It is moving. It's not just for decoration. And I'm going to find out a little bit more about this. But to find out the extent of water they're getting, or if it is in fact just a very extraordinary yard art. And so, but at any rate,
it is getting me itching to go see the whirling gigs.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, now, Davidson County is right here. And you know what? I already put the sticker on. I went ahead and put the sticker on, guys. And from now on, that's what I'm going to do. So that way you can see it better. But we're actually filling up this little area right here. And so, but at any rate, let's get the paper here. I got a lot to cover on this one. Davidson County. The area is 567 square miles. 567 square miles. The population in 2019 is 167,609. That's 167,609. It was formed in 1822 from
Rowan County.
Rowan County, that's right, Rowan County. It was named after William Lee Davidson, a Revolutionary War general killed in the Battle of Cowan's Ford on the Catawba River in 1781. The county seat, Lexington, was named by its early residents in honor of the 1775 Battle of Lexington, which marked the start of the American Revolution. Prior to its settlement by Europeans, the area along the Yadkin River that became Davidson County was inhabited primarily by the Saponi Indians. The Saponi, like other native groups in the region, were confronted with major social and economic transformations as European settlers began to arrive in the North Carolina backcountry. By the time the English, Irish, and German settlers arrived in significant numbers toward the middle of the 18th century, many Saponis had been pushed from the area by settlers and other Indian tribes, or had coalesced with other larger tribes. European settlers generally formed farming communities that remained small through the early 19th century, with German, Lutheran, Moravian, and Reformed churches and communities clustered in the northern part of the county, and English and Scot-Irish enclaves in the south. Gold, silver, copper, and lead mining sparked further development in the first decades of the 19th century. In 1855, the arrival of North Carolina Railroad laid the foundation for growth of the county's industrial economy after the Civil War. Lexington and Thomasville, both along the railroad's route, grew rapidly and became centers for the state's textile and furniture industries, which remained robust well into the 20th century. And so, yeah, Lexington is known for their furniture. So, at any rate, in the early 2000s, Davidson County remained internationally known for its furniture production. Thomasville, home to the Thomasville furniture industries, boasts that it is home to the world's largest chair. I don't think I've ever seen that before.
I've seen it.
Have you seen it?
It's the big chair.
Okay. Proponents of the West North Carolina style barbecue, hickory smoked pork shoulders, and tomato lace sauce refer to Lexington as North Carolina's barbecue capital, while lovers of Eastern North Carolina barbecue strenuously dispute this claim. The Lexington Barbecue Festival is the state's largest food festival, drawing more than 100,000 people each year. And that's what we had. And we got our barbecue from where?
Lexington Barbecue.
Lexington Barbecue. And, well, we'll talk about something that happened just before we got there that gave me a scare. Agricultural products of Davidson County include beef cattle, hogs, chickens, tobacco, soybeans, and corn. The county has several cultural and recreational attractions and parks, including High Rock Lake, Boone's Cave Park, the Davidson County Historical Museum, Childress Vineyards, and the Richard Childress Racing Museum. The North Carolina Vietnam Veterans Memorial, located between Lexington and Thomasville, honors the state's 1,620 soldiers killed or declared missing in action during the Vietnam War. And so if you want to learn more, go visit www. I got to say the 3 W's because Sandra said I missed 1 W last time. www.ncpedia.org. That's ncpedia.org. Now, we got to talk about this. When we were actually headed to,
we were going to go to downtown Lexington.
Well, no, wait a minute. We were going to go to Moravian Cookie Place. Mrs. Haynes Moravian Cookies. They were shutting down for the day, but they were still going to give us a tour. We wanted to see pretty much the place in action. And so what happened was we decided, let's go tomorrow. So we're thinking about going to, is it Guilford County?
Yes.
Guilford County tomorrow. We're going to stay at Guilford County. Depending on weather, depending on how the day flows, the night flows. But we decided, let's go to Lexington and let's get some barbecue. And so we went to, what was that, Lexington Barbecue?
Lexington Barbecue.
I missed the turn. And so I saw a parking lot that I was going to turn into, and I said, well, I'll just turn in here. The parking lot had a dip in it. And I said, most of the time I avoid those parking lots. If it's iffy, if I can, pull in, that's fine, because I have electric hydraulic levelers underneath here, and they do hang down a little bit lower than everything else. And so you got to be cautious of your parking lots where you're pulling in at, because they could scrape. Well, I went in there and they scraped. The back two scraped. The snap pads, thank God I had snap pads on. Those things are tough, but they popped off, and everything appears to be great. And so I really got lucky on this one. I mean, really got lucky.
It was scary sounding.
It was very scary sounding, but everything is fine. I popped the pads back on, and everything seems to be working just in okie dokie style. So, but it taught me a lesson. For now on, when I have see anything like that, do not take the chance. And so, but again, guys, be looking out for the next one.